Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. As you can probably tell by the title, today's video is not going to be makeup related at all. Matter of fact, I don't actually have any makeup on, and it felt kind of silly to put makeup on for this video because I'm about to have to shower and wash my hair for this video. So we're just gonna have a non-makeup video. Hope you guys are okay with that. If you're not into that, that's cool. I'll see you guys in the next one. But in today's video, I'm going to be dyeing my hair. It's a temporary color, but I've done it once before and I really wanted to film it for the second time. This is the Moroccanioil color depositing hair mask, and I have it in the shade Bordeaux. So I ended up getting the larger bottle of this. It has 6.7 fluid ounces. I think it's around $28. I'll put the price up here. I've actually had this for several months, so I might have forgotten, but I think it's around $28, which is such a good deal. I have a lot of hair. It's pretty long, and I only used about half of this the first time that I used it. So I did it the first time. I think I learned a few things. I'm hoping it goes a little bit better this time, but I ended up making a reel like with the little transformation, and Moroccanioil messaged me about it saying that since my hair is on like the darker side of their like scale for this color, that it would be okay to leave it on longer. So probably about like this much of my hair has been color treated in the past, so it caught the color a lot stronger, and then my roots down to about right there kind of just looked like my hair had like a toner on it versus an actual hair color. And I'm gonna leave it on longer today because I was so impressed at how moisturized my hair felt after this. So we're just gonna kind of like go through the whole process together. I don't really know if you guys are even going to be like interested in this video, but I thought it would be fun. Also, I know that Ava Two's posted a video like maybe a month or so ago where she dyed her hair, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to film that the next time I do that. So I'll link hers down below too. But yeah, so like I said, this is in the shade Bordeaux, and it's supposed to be like a dark magenta sort of color. And what this says to do is to apply a generous amount to clean towel dried hair. I have not washed my hair yet. It's like wash day, so it's like I need to wash my hair. And it says to section hair and distribute product evenly using a wide tooth comb. Leave on for 5 to 7 minutes, rinse thoroughly. I probably left this on for about 9 minutes the first time, and today I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it on for like 15 minutes because it is a color depositing hair mask, okay? It's like a conditioning mask. My hair felt so moisturized after using this, so I'm really not concerned about like it drying my hair out or anything like that. And they didn't tell me a specific minute amount that I could leave it on, but when they did message me about it, they said you could kind of leave it on for as long as you felt like. So I feel like 15 minutes would be better than 9, so I'm gonna try that. Maybe like 17 minutes. We'll see how I'm feeling when I put it on. But yeah, this is just supposed to be like a temporary color for a couple of weeks. So I've pulled out some supplies here. First up, I'm gonna wash my hair. I do a double cleanse every time I wash my hair. It is Saturday today, but typically every Sunday I actually use this shampoo, but I wanted to use this today. Now, this is the Bumble and Bumble Sunday shampoo. It's a weekly detoxifying shampoo that removes residue and buildup. I love this stuff. I use it, like I said, every Sunday. I double cleanse with it, so I use it twice. And it says it's for all hair types except color treated. My hair is not color treated, so I'll be using it today because I'm coloring it after. It would all be washed out, but I won't use it until it's like all faded out again. So yeah, my hair is not color treated, so I do use that shampoo. I've got the only comb that I own. This is a pretty wide tooth. I guess they're not like right up on each other. So this is the comb I'm going to be using. This one is from Wet Brush. I also have a hair tie just for when I'm sectioning off my hair. I can do that. I do have some rubber gloves. I think it washed off my skin pretty easily last time, but I just would rather have gloves on than like put the coloring all over my hands. And then I also just have an old t-shirt. This just has like paint on it and stuff. It's like a craft t-shirt, okay? So I don't care if it gets any dye on it or anything. And then I'm gonna have like a couple older towels, like one to put on my chair here so that I don't ruin my chair, things like that. So those are all the things I'm going to have for this process. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair. I'm not gonna put any conditioner in it because that's kind of like what the mask is for. And I'm gonna use this shampoo like I mentioned, and then I will towel dry it and we'll put the color in it. So this is the before. I have like light brown, dark blonde kind of hair, and like I said, it is pretty long, so you can see the complete before. Underneath is a lot darker than on top just because the sun gets to it. It's also been up in a bun all day, so it's like not looking that good. But yeah, that is the before. Let me show you the back. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of see the back here and you can see just how the color kind of looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it and towel dry it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my hair washed and towel dried, so it is pretty damp. And I went ahead and combed through it with this comb because if I don't use conditioner or like a spray-in conditioner or anything, it takes me forever to brush my hair. So I went ahead and did that off camera. But I've got it kind of down the middle. I've got like a cowlick, so it's kind of hard for me to do the center part. But yeah, I think it's time. And I also grabbed a like claw clip to use for sectioning versus just the hair tie because I might get a little bit messy with the hair dye. So got the hair clips. I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and section off like the top half of my hair, and then we'll put the dye in the bottom half. And then even though I have an old t-shirt on, I did go ahead and like wrap this towel around my neck and shoulders just to kind of like help. And then I also have a towel on the back of my chair just to be sure. Last time I did this, I did it in the bathroom, so this might be a little bit more tricky. Like my phone's gonna be in my mirror. We'll see how that goes. All right, I feel like this next part is gonna be pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put some gloves on. I'm gonna take my ring off so that doesn't get messed up somehow. And then, like I said, I feel like if you didn't use gloves, it would honestly probably be okay. Like the dye would probably come off your hands pretty quick, but I do have some gloves, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use them. I'm going ahead and mixing this just to be sure that we're good, because I haven't used it in over a month, probably more than that. And so I'm just gonna put some on my hand and then kind of rub them together and just start putting it on my hair. This does have a scent to it. I couldn't imagine that a product like this wouldn't, but it actually smells pretty nice. It's not like over the top or anything, and I am usually pretty sensitive to fragrances, so it does have a fragrance though, for sure. Matt is working on some earrings in the background, so if you can hear a drill, sorry about that. But I've got to hustle on the weekends, so while I film, he works on that stuff. So I'm making sure to kind of like comb through my hair with my fingers as I do this. At the very end, I'll go through it with the comb, but I guess because it's not like that serious of a situation, like it's just temporary, I don't worry about it so much. I'm also making sure to make sure that the hair on the back of my head is pretty even, so I'm taking all of it in the back, kind of like a ponytail, running my hands through it as well. Just want to make good and sure. And I think once I put all the product in, I'm going to add like one more handful in the bathroom just to make sure I can really see everything. It is a little bit challenging to do it here with my phone, like just being the viewfinder. Part of me wants to commit and do like magenta hair, like Ariana Grande circa Victorious, because that is like the reason I ever wanted to color my hair like this. I just cannot commit to that, especially because I know I would get tired of it and then it would be such a pain to get back to my natural color. All right, I'm gonna speed through the rest of this because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just gonna make sure to really get it in the roots and everything, and then make sure on the back of my head as well that we're all covered. Okay, I think I've got it pretty evenly distributed. So what I'm gonna do is just comb through my hair to make sure that it's hopefully a little bit more even. And then I'm probably gonna add a little bit more, like I said, just make sure that I didn't miss anything. And I will do that in the bathroom. But you can see like a couple spots look a little bit more red, like here at the end of my bangs. And I'm hoping that the comb will help that. But honestly, once I had it all in last time, you couldn't tell like where it seemed like there was more and where there was less, except for that the ends, like I mentioned, were more red than the roots. That's like inevitable though, because my roots are not color treated. Okay, I think that made it a little bit more even. I'm gonna go double check in the bathroom, make sure I got the ends enough, because I feel like maybe that could use a little bit more, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I definitely added a lot more. I did the same thing that I was doing on camera, but just a little bit more like carefully, I guess, or a little bit more generously. So now I've just got a wet wipe and I'm getting the pigment off of my skin, just because I don't really need my face to be more pink/red than it already is. So I am remembering it probably would dye a little bit, so you definitely want to wear gloves, because I still think it would come off pretty quickly, but it's probably best just to wear some gloves while you apply it. Make sure I wash off my neck too. All right, so from the time I sat down to film this clip, and I did not stop actually recording when I added more in the bathroom, I'm at 20 minutes. So I think that's pretty good, especially just to make sure that's like evenly applied. I'm sure if you had someone putting this on your hair for you, it might be a little bit faster. That's okay, I think 20 minutes is pretty good. So I'm gonna let it sit now for 15 minutes. It's probably been on for about a minute, just since I came and sat down and was wiping this all off my skin. So I'm just gonna set a timer for about 15 minutes. I'm not gonna like run to rinse it off at 15 minutes, but I definitely have it like heavily coated, including the ends of my hair are pretty heavily coated. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. I just wanted to pop back on in case you're curious, but I mean, I think it looks about the same. And then it says once you've left it on for 5 to 7 minutes, or like 15 to 17 in my case, it says then to rinse thoroughly. A lot of it's gonna come off. You're gonna see when you rinse your hair, like the bottom of your shower is just gonna be red or whatever color you get. But I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my hair, and then I will be back. I guess I will show it to you wet, like right after I rinse it, and then I guess I'll blow dry it. I don't know, I don't usually blow dry my hair. Either way, I'll show it to you once I rinse it and then once it is dry. Okay, I've got it all rinsed out, and I don't know, you guys. We're gonna have to wait and see what it looks like when it's dry, but I just have a feeling it's gonna look the same way that it did the last time, because a lot of it, of course, came out. But of course the bottoms, again, look a little bit more like vibrant, but I just wish it would all look like this. I don't know. I've been kind of going back and forth with the idea of like, if I color treat my hair, then I could use this and it would still be temporary, but I wonder, I don't know. I just don't know if it's like worth all of that, I guess, because my hair is a lot healthier now that I don't color treat it. It also costs so much to get it colored. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see when it's dry. It's kind of like I was afraid of. So I've got my hair blow dried. I didn't like style it or anything. It is after midnight. It's like 12:30, so that just is not gonna happen tonight. But yeah, kind of like I was afraid of. The top part really just looks like toned. It's definitely more red than it was last time, but the ends did get like a little bit of color, but that's really just because of where it used to be color treated. So I'm gonna try and like back up so you can see it all together. But yeah, you can definitely see like exactly where the lightest pieces of my hair are, like especially here to the bottom is where it used to be color treated, and then there's like a pretty distinct line. Like I said, I did put the product in as evenly as possible, but it's really just like this is where my hair has grown out to since the last time I put like color on it. I know this is like color, but you know what I mean, like bleach and stuff. So yeah, I'll put in the before, I guess over here. Still have the before on that side, and then here is the after. I definitely still think it's like cute, especially once it's styled or whatever, because at least like it's kind of even, but I would have rathered it all been this color. It is what it is. I think my hair just might be a little bit too dark for this, but the color guide was a little bit confusing to me because I feel like my hair was a little bit in between the lighter and the darker options that they show on the chart. So when I looked at the shade Bordeaux, I thought that my hair might come out a little bit more like what it was showing. I'll probably like have a chart on the screen here. I'll circle it for you, but I just kind of expected that to be more like what it was. And then the difference of leaving the mask on for like 9 minutes versus like probably close to 19 by the time I actually rinsed it out, honestly wasn't like that huge of a difference. My hair is extremely moisturized. I love the way that it feels right now. Like I said, I don't have like anything in it. I just shampooed twice with that shampoo we talked about earlier. Put this mask in for probably like 17 plus minutes and then rinsed it out, and that's it. I didn't put anything after it, like after blow drying it. That's all I did. So I'll go ahead and show you the back so you can see the before and after again. But overall, I still think it's cute, but I'm just not sure like how often I will do this because I wanted it to be like more red than it is. I still think it's fun though. It's just like a 2-week difference. I mean, it's gonna fade and wash out every single time I wash my hair. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That's gonna be it. I think I got kind of like all my thoughts across on this product. I think for $28 for this bottle, like you seriously cannot beat it. I have a lot of hair, and the fact that I can get over 2 uses out of this is really impressive to me. I still really like it, and maybe one day I'll try another color or something, but especially if you have color treated hair or if your hair is naturally lighter than mine, you might have better luck. But this is kind of like what to expect if you have a similar hair situation to me, and I still think it looks like toned. Honestly, it makes my hair feel so nice. So maybe if I got a shade that's like more similar to my actual hair color, it'd be really nice as just like a toning conditioning mask. That could be pretty cool. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.